Hello everybody, Average Gamer here. Welcome to another episode of Let's Look At. In this episode, the King Crab. That's right, the King Crab. So a couple things I want to get off my chest right at the beginning. King Crab, really not a good quick play mech. It's just too slow. If you're going to run these things, you might want to run a faction play. You can still run them a quick play. You'll just notice you're running, if you want to make it viable, usually about 40 or 50 kph. Like in the 40s or in the low 50s. You're really slow. Overall though, it's a good mech in my eyes. It's pretty rugged. It is dangerous when you see one, and you see, well, preferably like the champion variant here, quad ultra 5s. It can be scary. There's lots of rounds that it can put down range, and it can do a considerable amount of damage. Couple things you do need to know is that when you do fire, there is a slight lag. The reason for the lag is these things right here, these clamps. If these clamps are not open by hitting the splash button there, or whatever button you have to open it up, just like on the archer and on the catapult and a few other mechs, the hand has to open first, and then the rounds come out, and then the hand closes. Now, there is a purpose for this. I believe it actually helps protect the actual gun itself from crits, I believe. But nonetheless, you can leave it open. It doesn't protect for the crits, but then again, you're going to be putting tons of rounds downrange anyways, so the odds are those hands will be open as you're firing, and you'll be firing a ton. The Quad Zero variant has 4 missiles. Now, a lot of people kind of don't do the missile slot. Instead, what they'll do for this one, and I'm guilty of it, is dual Gauss, dual Peep. You do one Gauss, another arm, and then the dual ERPPCs up here. And basically, you fire all 4 of them at the same time. And you do a lot of damage. The triple OB and the triple O are pretty much both either dual 20, or quad ultra 5 mechs, to be honest with you. The OOB, or the triple OB, you can throw on some SRMs onto it. They all go up here. I haven't really had the best of luck with it when it comes to missiles for it, so I don't know. What I find, if you're running with someone with that with ECM, the triple OB is a very good, as long as it works, ambushing mech. The reason why I say that is I'm just gonna build this thing out real quick just so you can see. I'm just gonna strip it real quick. I'm not gonna bother with an engine. What you'll do with the 3 energy point, you do 3 medium pulse. Then you do quad ultra 5s. There we go. And then for here is where the trolling comes in. 3 LRM 5s. Now you're probably thinking to yourself, but AG, you said don't put LRMs on an assault. That is true, unless you're trying for an ambush build. Now the reason why I do this as an ambush build, you'll see in a second. So I do 2 tons of ammo, and that's it for the LRMs. Now it's not much. It's no big deal. Usually I do a 260 in this thing. You look, Keats 1, no big deal. The rest is gonna be ammo anyways. Actually, no, you what? No, we'll leave that other Ultra 5 on there. There's multiple ways you can build this thing up. Another way is to just dump these, for example, and just do regular mediums. That's another way. The whole point here is to have that guy turn the corner and immediately just go, oh my fucking lord, what have I done type thing. And we're just going to do a ton. There we go. Of ammo. And we'll throw an extra half ton up here. So, this is usually what I call my ambush build. Couple of AC5s, basically for the person right when you get up to their face, you just rip it apart. But you hide with someone with ECM, or even 2 guys with ECM. Hide somewhere. And it's really good at ambushing when you're playing in quick play, because King Crab is not fast. It's basically a turret. So you load it up, and then you start lobbing those LRMs, you'll get a light, even maybe the odd medium, or even an assault. That'll think, what's an LRM boat doing over there? You'll be under ECM, so you won't think too much of it, right? Mech will come around. All of a sudden, you'll all of a sudden see, oh shit, it's a King Crab. By then, the two ECM heavies, usually Hellbringers, which are really, really good, jump on whoever is trying to take out the LRM boat. The LRM boat then turns around and ends up being King Crab and just rips into it with the Ultra 5s and the medium lasers. Not the ultimate build, not the most optimized build. Great at ambushing, though. And in conjunction with other mechs, which is the primary part of quick play and faction play with this mech. You have to work with others with this guy, because you can get out twisted by pretty much everything. You can be out turned by everything. You can be outrun by everything. Even an Atlas can outrun you. So for you, it's all about firepower. Put as much firepower on this thing as you can, so that if someone's in front of you, they die. Simple as that. I have 4 of these guys, and I love all 4 of them. I got troll builds, I got faction warfare builds, I got builds that just rip people to shreds. Overall, good mech. Give it a definite solid 7 or 8 out of 10. It would score higher if it was a little more faster and more maneuverable. I mean, yeah, you can put a standard engine in it, and then you're just asking for death. Because the thing about the King Crab, you should go down fighting. Lose your arms, no big deal. Lose your torso, one on the right or the left, no big deal. Just keep going and going and going and going until there's nothing left to live for. Until next time, see you guys. Bye-bye.